the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news there was for the week March 13th to March 19th, 2009. Ain't it cool news discovered that Warner Animation's next animated film after Green Lantern will be Superman Batman Public Enemies. The animated film will be based on the story of the same name, which was written by Jeff Loeb and drawn by Ed McGuinness, which first appeared in Superman Batman issues 1 to 6. The DVD will reportedly be released later this year around September-October. Superman homepage contacted Jeff Loeb to see if he was involved in the production, but found out that while Jeff had been approached by Warner Brothers to write the script, he was too busy at the time. Same goes for Ed McGuinness. Jeff did tell comicbookresources.com that Warner Brothers wants to stay as true to the original material as possible. That includes looking like Ed's style. Warner Home Video sent out a press release announcing the upcoming release of Max Fleischer's Superman 1941 to 1942, a 2-disc collection featuring 17 action-packed vintage theatrical cartoons from the Warner Brothers vault. The 2-disc DVD collection, containing remastered and superior original vault elements, will be available from April 7th. Writer Mark Miller posted an update on his Miller World message boards regarding the status of his pitch to Warner Brothers for a Superman movie trilogy. He said, "Warner's talked to us and a few other writer-director teams, but things seem to be in stasis right now. As far as I understand, nothing is happening with Superman at the moment, and so the director and I are just working on another project. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, no biggie." In TV news, Cassidy Freeman, who plays Tess Mercer on Smallville, participated in an interview with Eon Lyon's Watch with Kristen, where she revealed that Tess uncovers Lionel Luthor's diary and learns everything about Clark. Peter McDermott has updated our Smallville episode guide with his summary of last week's episode Infamous, while Neal Bailey and Douglas Trumbull have written their reviews for this same episode, with Neal rating it a 1 out of 5, while Doug liked it a little better, giving it a 3.5 out of 5. This week's new episode of Season 8 of Smallville, titled Turbulence, aired in the US on Thursday, March 19th, and saw Tess try to manipulate Clark into revealing his powers by staging a mid-air plane accident as they flew to New York for a press conference. Meanwhile, Davis learned how to control his inner beast. Look for our episode summary and reviews on the website soon. Entertainment Weekly's Osceola Files posted a sneak peek video showing the following upcoming Smallville highlights: a peek at Lois Lane in full tilt superhero mode as Stiletto, a preview of 3 upcoming episodes including Hex and the much anticipated Eternal, a first look at Chloe telling Clark up and away before he leaps a tall building with a single bound, and awesome Doomsday Chloe Clark stuff. Superman homepage reviewer Jeffrey Taylor continues reviewing episodes from Superman the Animated Series. Visit the site now to check out his review of the Season 2 episode titled Father's Day, featuring Darkseid and Calabac. The issue of Action Comics #1 that was up for auction online sold for $317,200 US. There were 89 bids in total for the rare and unrestored comic, with John Dolmayan, the drummer from rock band System of a Down, being the ultimate winner. Newsarama.com once again caught up with Dan Didio to ask him a series of questions about the DC Universe. He revealed that Superman's Secret Origin will be starting in the latter half of this year, and made it clear that Chloe Sullivan would not be appearing in the Superman comics after all. Comic books we reviewed this week included Action Comics 875, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who said, "I absolutely love this issue and it's quickly given New Krypton another exciting turn," and he rated it a 5 out of 5. Michael Baylor reviewed Superman Batman #56, giving it a 2 out of 5, saying, "This was another disappointing conclusion to another disappointing storyline." And Trinity #41 was reviewed by Jeffrey, Barry and Neal, with all 3 reviewers once again giving this a 1 out of 5 rating. Superman comics shipping this week from March 18th include Black Lightning Year 1 #6, Super Friends #13, Supergirl #39, and Trinity #42. Special guests have just been confirmed as headliners of the 31st Annual Superman Celebration in Metropolis, Illinois this year. Running across June 11 to June 14, this year's celebration will see Smallville actors Justin Hartley, who portrays the Green Arrow, and Phil Morris, who portrays the Martian Manhunter, joining the First Lady of Metropolis, Noelle Neal. Fans will have the opportunity to meet the celebrities in person at autograph and question and answer sessions. Look for more details about other special guests soon. Mattel released photos of its upcoming DC Universe Classics Ultraman and Alex Luthor action figure 2-pack. The MattyCollector.com exclusive will be available from Wednesday, April 15th. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing story arcs from the 1940 Superman radio series. This week he examined the Ghost Brigade story, in which robberies seem to be perpetrated by long-deceased villains. That's all the Superman-related news there was for the week March 13th to March 19th. I'm Steve Younis from SupermanHomepage.com.
World of New Krypton. By the time you're viewing this, number 2 will probably be out. Number 1 is out. It's the story of what Superman does when he leaves the planet. And for those of you who have read time and time again, that was the overwhelming cynicism about it. It was like, hey, you know, we already did this 10, 15 years ago. But then reading the first issue, you realize, no, we haven't really done this at all. And it's interesting, fertile ground. What would happen if Superman were in a military situation and would have to deal with that? And there were a logical reason for him to do so. And to combat Zod, who's almost a sympathetic figure here, he has to kind of learn where he's coming from. It's very, very cool. Because you have these dynamics that haven't been really confronted that well in comics since the Kuraki thing a number of years ago, of what happens when you've got a superpower that could potentially destroy your world, threatening. Is it like something that you start war over, or is it something you continue to live in peace? Lots of Cold War bits here and lots of really great metaphors, and I love it when a comic spreads over a broader tapestry like that. I think the idea of Superman and Zod doing more than just beating the crap out of each other because Zod's a novelty villain that has Superman's power is just great. And after reading the first issue, I was the first guy. I came on Bailey Blend. I was like, no, don't let Superman go away from the books. And then I realized what a whiny maggot I was being once I started reading the story. So, yeah, I recommend it after having read it. It's very, very cool. Bailey Planet is sponsored by Gibbo.